everyone. Today I'm clearing the land on this property. I've set up 4 land claim blocks. You can see them on the map here. And I've marked between the blocks and where the edges are. So you can see this land claim goes from there to about there. And this one, you know, so this is going to be where I build. And I will show you why I want to build here. Right here. See that mountain? Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to put a house up on stilts and I'll be able to see up there. Let me show you what it will look like. Okay, so I'm jumping, right click, jump, right click, jump, right click, jump, right click, jump, right click. Okay, so now, see, isn't that lovely? Isn't that beautiful? And I've even got fog in the green from the land claim turned on. So it's pretty. I am near the Frost Yeti thing and it likes to throw rocks at me, but that's cool. I'll get him taken care of in a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the best way to clear land. Let's say, for instance, let me see. Oh crud, I sold my shovel. But that's okay. So I have this nail gun that also afraid that it would happen. Okay, so if you take your land and put land claim blocks on top of it, you can flatten the land. And so then once you've got your land claim blocks on top of the ground, you can determine whether you want to see how it makes it more flat. Once you've done that, you can determine whether you want to build up the lower blocks or use a shovel and break down the lower block, or break down the higher blocks. I think it's going to be a lot easier to just put double blocks underneath. Now you'll want to, if you do it that way, depends on whether you want grass or not. So we're going to go ahead and fill up this first land claim with blocks and then see what we've determined. Oopsie. Well, this has a rock, so you'll see that we're going to need to pick that stone up first. And sometimes the grass doesn't let you build on top of it and you have to whack it. Thought I heard something. Probably my tummy growling, so I'm going to go ahead and get something to eat. Oh, did I not eat? Did I cancel my eating? getting too impatient. There are a lot of new blocks since I played last several years ago, and what I'd like to do is build kind of a hardware store where I lay out all the different window blocks and some of the other decorative blocks and just have it in there, you know, kind of designed like a hardware store to show that this is all the things you can buy at the hardware store, but it'll help me to determine what I want to use in my builds. Okay, so this is another example of a block that we need to make it smaller. To look around once in a while. Whoop, there's a zombie. Hit 2 to get to my weapon. You could scroll over there also. I'm just gonna kill this guy. He's dead because his red bar disappeared. He's dead. And that's the stone thrower. Now usually when you see them aim, if you just jump out of the way, you can avoid their stones. I better start making some more of these. Okay, I need wood for these. Now I play on the Shadows Funhouse server, and for donations you can get certain tools, and I've paid the $20 donation, so I have this SF nail gun. And that does digging and chopping trees and, you know, looting. So it works as a lot of different weapons in one, and I really like that. So, but you know, you don't have to have that. You can use a shovel. You can't afford to donate. I do like to support servers I play on, and I like the perks. I don't want to spend all the time grinding, doing shoveling and stuff. But that works out for me that they offer those. And in fact, that's one of the reasons I join a server like this, is because I like to donate for perks. But there are servers, if you aren't happy with having that sort of donation type of thing, you can play on other servers. Still learn the best way to flatten your ground. Okay, looks like I'm getting over in the snow region. Oh, I didn't think that this over here in the snow region, but I guess it is. I don't have the snow region conquered yet, so if I go in there, I'll start getting that radiation thing that's in this newer version since I've played last. And I'll have to do those quests at some point to be able to go down in that corner of my property that's in the snow. But I could still have the property in the snow and never worry about it, so it doesn't matter too much. Gonna have to. That's why I like a shovel, because it makes it. Shovel makes it a slow, you know, slow taking off the top so that I don't accidentally dig a hole. I usually like to do kind of a pagoda style build, but I think this time I might just do a tower that is made out of glass on the outside, kind of a modern tower, because I really like the new window blocks. And I'd like to use those in my build because I think they look really cool. And we'll get to that. I'm going to do a little looking around. The way I pick my builds is I like to do a search on the internet for a certain style that I'm looking for, whether I'm saying, you know, pagoda or log cabin or whatever style. And then I see an actual live build that looks like something that I like. And then I use that as my pattern of what it is I'm going to build. So I'll do that later. Oh, there's another zombie. I better go check him out. The thing with this nail gun too, which I'm not going to demonstrate now because, you know, I like to kill these guys. Let's reload with an R. Oh, here comes another one. Is it Blood Moon or something? What's going on? Let's see who else on. Now, one thing I like about this server is the players, you know, you might be like, I'm a loner, I don't like to play with other people. But we got this thing where we will invite everyone to the party, and then we can, you know, whoever's interested, and we can mooch off of their kills and get points. You know, if you're in anywhere near their vicinity, you get points for their kills, they get points for your kills. That's kind of fun. It's a close-knit crew, and usually I'm in the voice chat with them, but because I'm streaming, I'm not going to do that today. And of course, I don't know how long to bore you with this clearing the land business. Okay, I'm gonna look around, make sure there's no one around. Whoa! Oh no, look at him! He just killed him. He just totally demolished. Oh my God, he's doing some... Getting hard to kill there. Need to make sure I'm not anywhere near my stuff when that guy's throwing rocks. Now the reason we don't want to stack blocks too deep, you know, 1, 2 deep, is because like there where the landscape changes to a block lower, we're going to want to build up these blocks to their highest level, so that we don't have like a steel block or a concrete block sitting on top of one of these, a building block, because that can't be sturdy. Okay, so since this won't let us down, we're going to have to take our trusty shovel, which is our nail gun in this case. So you want to do it nice and slow, so you're going to watch that indicator and it'll show you what you have left, and boom, there we have it. Got a nice flat block land to put the block on. Now, as far as the shovel is concerned, it's very similar, but it's going to use your stamina, and it's going to take a lot more work waiting for your stamina to get back. So in that case, you would want to do it, you would want to use your shovel, then while you're waiting for your stamina to increase, you can flatten the ground with these blocks, then get back to using your shovel, and so on. So see, I like to block out. So what I'm doing, if you look at this, I want to get this block here circled because that is where I'm going to build. So we're going to go around here. I said circled. We'll say squared. Okay, there's a zombie over there. Now this nail gun can also be used as a gun, as I was telling you. So, where did he go? He was over here. Blood moon is in 2 days. Oh, how did he get a hit off of me? I wasn't even close to him. Uh-oh. Ah! 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 Okay, that was a close one. You have to learn that backing up move. Okay, well, I'm thinking about it. Let me go chop down some trees. So I'm going to show you how this nail gun is also cheap tree chopper. Totally saves so much time. If you like to build like me, which I am a builder, I don't like the grind. I'm not here to fight zombies. Whoa, better get out of there. Ah, I gotta get... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, where am I going? I have to get out of there. I need to mark that area in red. Stay out of it. It almost looks like it's getting bigger than it was originally. Okay, I hear it. My let's hit a bullet. My challenge gather wood is complete. Put some trash here. Wouldn't you know, the trash is giving me exactly what I've already gotten. The wood. Okay, let me see where I'm at. Oh, getting away from the beaten path here, aren't I? Oh crap. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Be careful with this melon. Faster than you think. Okay, let's get back into that one block we want. And let's make some more. And we're going to need all of these. I'm just curious, if I paint this, if I can see the difference on the map. Probably not. Huh. Maybe I'm standing on top of it. Well, whether I see it on the map or not, at least slow down. At least I'll see it if I want to remove the border on the land claim block. I don't want to walk into you right now. That's probably going to confuse me if I have my borders be red and my middle be red. So I'm going to change the color here. Let's make you green. Run green like the stock market. Candles. At least on my charts. Here. Yeah, I can see people are going, oh man, why is she doing that? What a waste of time. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm kind of anal like that. Okay, so I'm going to go R and I'm going to say color drop. Boom. And for future, let's go ahead and say, let's do all the sides of the block. Oopsie. Well, I'm going back. I'll just go ahead and get these. I go back to the middle. Well, I probably won't have to do most of these, but I just don't like having to stop while I'm doing it, so I'll just take care of these now. Ziggy's telling me, you need to get up and move. Ziggy, I am so busy moving. I'm killing zombies. I'm building houses. Now notice that as I flatten these, as I put the blocks down, it flattens the area. So if you're on a surface that you'd like to look more flat, this is how you do it. You just put your land claim blocks on it and you pick them up. I don't mean land claim blocks, I mean building blocks. You put your building blocks on it and then you pick them up and you got a nice flat surface. And I do like to put a patio down on my builds with a little staircase going up type of thing. Stop and look around. Crazy. Okay. Had to double check I didn't accidentally leave a gap under there. Okay, I'm gonna try to run real fast. Okay, get back out of here. Thought I heard a snarling zombie, so let me check around. Don't see one. You? Okay. Up, there's a zombie. Make sure we're loaded, and we are, and he's gonna start running. Ah, looky there. A magazine, technical warfare, let's use it. I haven't seen any screamers, knock on wood. I guess, I think I just probably sabotaged myself. Okay, this is where we're going to get a green line going back to the middle. Okay. Go ahead and finish this one. You're hungry. Another benefit of the let's go ahead and eat this so that I don't have it wasting my inventory. She. Oh, wrong color. Went a little crazy there. Now, obviously, this is going to be a 2-level land claim. And when I'm done, I'll determine based on how much is underground or how much is less versus how much is more, whether I want to double block it or just cut. Oh, no, it looks like we got 3 coming on. 3. Now those 3, I'll probably take a shovel, nail gun, and chop them down like these. But we also want to think about, okay, where do I want my patio? Where am I going to start that build? Because I don't need my whole land claim block the same height. I just want my patio the same height. So once we what are they talking about? Found a non-zombie tied to a log. What? That's not good, because that means that humans are being evil to other humans in this game. I didn't like about the 7 days to die season when they had the cannibals. That's when I had to quit watching. I love zombie shows where the zombie's the bad guy, but I don't like it when humans are the bad guy. Not enough of that in real life. I need to check out something real quick. I'd ask a question in there. Support department. Ah! Let's repair this. My character got a little bit angry and just punched for no apparent reason. at how much stamina I'm using doing this. Barely clean. If I were hatcheting this, I'd be standing here waiting. See how far away I can kill a tree. Look at this. Stand in a circle. Boom. That's not working. Okay. We'll kill this zombie. Get some zombie killing points. I didn't aim that time. And aim the gun. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, I have been using my shotgun mostly, but yet I have my mod on my AK-47. So I'm going to swap that mod out. So let's show you how to put mods on, swap mods out, stuff like that. Mod. Okay, let me get out of here in case I get in a zombie battle. Okay, so first off, we're going to hit the tab. We're going to take the two weapons and put them up here. This is how I do it. Probably other ways. And I'm going to say modify, and I'm going to remove this off of this one. Then I'm going to select, and I'm going to say complete. Then I'm going to select the shotgun. Click modify. Put it on this and say complete. Okay, and then this shows... Okay, put my auto shotgun back on. And there, I'm done. Now I can aim better, shoot from the hip, whatever it is it allows me to do. And I can also have some locks. I keep hearing zombies. Repair this. Oh, what's it want? Wood? Oh, I used up all my wood. See? Where's the nearest tree? Go kill some trees. Oops, I didn't want that much. Okay, I'm gonna get this edge done so I can just remove this green border on my land claim block. There, okay, so we got this. All the way to here. Our paintbrush ready. I don't have this one. Okay, fine. Down in that corner of the property that is a cesspool. I got 57 seconds to get out of here. 51 seconds. Start over. Oh. Six seconds. That's not too bad. If I got all my border done. Nope. That looks like I need to eat food. If you're like me and you like to build, did I do that again? Did I eat and then interrupt? Oh, I guess I didn't. Good. Do you like to build and not have to do all the grinding? And you've got, you know, $5, $10, $20 to spare. There's different levels of memberships. I don't remember what they all are, but you can definitely save yourself some grief and just donate, get into your building a lot more quicker. Let's go ahead and kill this. What happened? Wasn't the plan. Be careful because this is where the little Frost Yeti comes up. He's not, his name isn't Frost Yeti. I don't know what it is. That's what everyone on the server calls him, is the Yeti. So, at least I remember that Frost is in his name somewhere. And now let's see, do I have the full border done yet? I'm holding R, dragging over to the color picker. I drop. Have to go slow because I'm out of stamina. Looks like I got everything. Yay. On the borders. I can turn off this border, so I'm hitting E, dragging my mouse up to the bounds, and now I've hidden the boundaries. Okay, now another thing I like to do is get rid of the fog when it's this bad. I'm going to go to F1 and I'm going to type in GFX space PP space enable space 0 and hit enter without the slash on any of that. And you also want to make sure that in your options video, you have your brightness turned up to 100%. Okay. Oh, here comes a zombie. He wants to come out and play. Oh, he's a rock threat. Okay. Not gonna let him get that second bug. Okay, so when you do the fog, you get rid of the fog, you're either sacrificing light or which makes it, you know, kind of good in the daytime. What time is it? 14:43. So it is 14. Almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Man, they need to fix that in this game, the brightness, to be able to get rid of the fog and you'll have some light on your screen. Like, which do you like better, the light or the fog? Ugh. Let me see. F1, paste. Change this to 1. I guess for now, since we're not looking at the beautiful scenery, we will just stick with the fog so we can have it be brighter. Um, I am going to go over here and take a look at excuse me. Wanted to go check out my stream and make sure that it seemed like it was working. Want to check the sound too. It was working. The sound not working? Uh-oh. Maybe I need to want to check the sound too. Ah, there it goes. It was working. Okay, I can mute the sound on my stream watching. As discussed earlier, the splattening is good because it makes your land look uniform and flat. It clears out all the plants. There's only some that you have to manually clear out. And I just like the look of it more. And then if you want to put a patio down under your build, it's all nice and flat and ready to go for you. So there's that. As I'm putting these blocks, you can see how the land flattens with it. Okay, let's look at our map. Oop. M for map. And it looks like we've pretty much got our entire... Oh, no, we don't. We only have a corner of it done. What am I thinking? Okay. Keep going. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some more It's like the fog's coming back. I was thinking, oh, it's such a beautiful day. I was wrong. Okay, I need to turn around and look a little bit. There are no zombies. Get on the other side of that green land claim marker. You can see better. If you're interested, I've been dabbling in day trading, and I've got a strategy figured out for what I see, because some people teach different strategies, support and resistance, using Fibonacci, just a whole bunch of different strategies. I would say there's probably 100 variations and combinations. One thing that, you know, patterns, candles, stuff like that. One thing that I found is that I can sit there and watch someone's video and just not see what they're seeing. And so I got frustrated trying to learn the most common strategy that everyone teaches, which is support and resistance. And I thought, this is crazy. I'm going to just study the charts and see what I see. A friend of mine was using this thing called the MA Cloud, and he was showing me his screenshots of his trades, and every time I'd look at his screenshots, I thought, wow, that cloud is showing me exactly where that trade is going to go. And so I totally changed my layout up, added an MA Cloud, and just started studying it. So you know, a lot of people are really adamant that it's my way or the highway, this strategy is best, if you don't use it you're an idiot sort of mentality. And I say, no, you've got to actually look at the charts, you know, familiarize yourself with all the different strategies so you know what they are. Look at the charts and say, you know, I'm just not seeing that, but I am seeing this. And once you figure that out, that's your strategy. You don't need to learn all the strategies to do them. You need to learn all the strategies to figure out which one is yours and then stick to it. But this is 7 Days to Die, and you may or may not care about day trading. One thing, I'm a gamer, and here's how I got started in day trading. I saw a little app on my phone that was for day trading, and I thought that sounds kind of like fun. And so I started playing the little app, and I noticed that it would mark a little line on the screen, the game, and it would mark a little line on the screen whenever price was going to go up or down, and it would point in the direction that price was going to go. So I didn't have to know what I was doing. All I had to do was watch that little line, and if it went up, I'd hit buy, and if it went down, I'd hit the sell button, and I was winning stuff. And then here comes the glitch, the trick. It would say, are you ready to make real money now? Deposit some money in your account and do it. But what I found out was that car that I'm trading off of was like 12 minutes behind or 12 seconds. I don't know how long. It was actually behind. So their game knew what was going to happen in order to get me to place that trade. And whoa. Oh. So yeah, she's given me some of the perks I wanted. What did I get? Oh, I got a nice little steel pickaxe, which I really don't need. Oh, I got another one of these. Okay, getting did a double check. So I got the foregrip, the auger. Yeah. Wait. Foregrip and auger. Okay, you won't want it. Well, I know there's a grass cutter thing. What happened to it? Did I get rid of it? That's bizarre. Okay, so they're warning me that it's nighttime in 2 hours and blood moon is tomorrow. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and modify this. Add this there. Go ahead and complete. Put this back. And I'm going to, just in case she gave me this here. Modify. Anything flashing at me? No. So, that back. Oh, looks like I'm thirsty. Oh. It looks like there used to be a grass cutter. Search for it. Grass. Yeah, they don't get it. I'll be planting some trees. Yeah, what am I doing? If I get any honey. Nope. Where's my base? Well, I also have teleports. I get up to 10 with my star reset mine area, Ellie, or home. That's where I want to go. And so I can be lazy. Teleport there. 53 seconds, 52, 48. $41. 50, 56. Going back up. Yeah, I guess they don't have grass cutter in the game anymore. Anyway, so I was talking about day trading. I will be posting some videos on what I've learned about day trading. Save yourself some time from having to watch thousands of videos like I did, and just stick to the guts of what you need to learn. And of course, I won't be trying to sell you a course or get you to give me money for listening to me. I'll just be doing it to learn together and help you out. And I would like at some point where I can get some people who are interested in having a day trading challenge, and we would do it on a live account, because that would be nonsense. We'd do it on maybe a replay or during the day when it's live, but you're done trading, and so you're going to use a simulated account, not your real money. In fact, you could sit there and learn for years on a simulated account without spending any money and just treat it like a game. And when I say treat it like a game, I'm assuming that you are like me and you want to learn everything about that game before you know, go in and do anything. Now, if you're YOLO and you go into a game like, say, Fortnite, and you just run out in front of everybody and try to shoot them without taking cover or being careful, you better stay away from day trading. We want someone who actually is the type of person that, say in Guild Wars, you're going to study everything about your build, your job, your role, so that you know what you're doing. You're going to set up your keys. You know, that's the type of person who should be day trading, not the type of person who's like, oh, let me go in as a paladin and just, I don't even know if there's a paladin in Guild Wars. But let me go in and kill people and hope for the best. Yeah, that's not the way you want to day trade. You want to day trade actually taking time to learn it, feel good about it. Like, for instance, in Guild Wars, I have several builds. I have several, you know, different players. And I've tried the hunter type role. Don't like it. That's not for me. Day trading, I've tried different strategies. Don't like them. They're not for me. So you keep trying. You keep trying different builds until you find one that you like. I like the engineer. And it took me a long time to even find that that existed and what it was all about. But once I did, it's like, wow, this is me. Well, that's the same way in day trading. When I was sitting there watching videos on all the common strategies that people use and poorly teach you how to do, and it wasn't for me. I had to study, look at the charts until I found one that I liked. Just like in Guild Wars, I had to keep practicing different jobs and roles until I found the engineer and decided I liked it. So If it sounds like something you might be interested in, then just go ahead and put a comment under here indicating that, yeah, you'd be interested in watching some videos on day trading and possibly being in a day trading challenge with me. That, you know, and we're talking free. We're not going to put money on this. We're not going to put money in an account and blow it on a day trading challenge. It'd be just for fun and for learning, so that someday maybe you could do some live day trading when you're like, say for instance, you get into a game, Fortnite, and you're really good at it and you're always winning, or Stumble Guys, and you always end up on the last final screen as a winner. Well, if you start doing day trading like a game, and when I say game, I don't mean willy-nilly, I mean serious game players, and it feels comfortable to you and you're like, hey, I haven't lost in a long time. I'm actually pretty good at this. And that's where you'd want to decide, I'm going to put some money into this and see how I do. But with you've got to be careful. I'm so tired of watching these trading gurus who'll say, well, you have to spend money to make money. Yeah, I lost that $1,000 trade. Watch me trade. I'm going to show you how to trade. And then they go lose their trade and they're like, oh, well. But you're sitting there going, I was watching you because you acted like you knew what you were doing, and now I've lost all this money. Yeah, don't do that. Don't listen to these schmucks who say, watch me and trade, because they're losing money and they're going to lose it for you too. So let's treat it like a game. Take it nice and slow. We'll set up sim accounts for a certain amount of money. We'll have challenges. So, you know, feel free to join my Discord. And I need to check and make sure whether I have my Discord even listed. Hopefully I do. But we just want to be serious about it until you're comfortable and good with it. No spending your life savings, no wasting money. Ooh, I better get out of here. Eesh, what's all this? What's all that smoky stuff going on? Okay, so remember earlier I painted? So this helps you to get back to your center, you know, if you need to. Get back to where you had your box. I'm gonna put that there so that no one can destroy my crate. No one, as in Mr. Yeti. But the strategy that I found that works for me, and it's in some of the videos that I've plunked in there, is the MA cloud, and MA stands for moving average. And so it takes two moving averages, the 9 moving average and the 20 moving average. And there are a few strategies just with that, you know, spin-offs. So you have the moving average where price taps down to it and then goes back up. So it's like, you know, the whole what goes up must come down thing, and that happens in trading all the time. So you're on a trend, which means the overall direction for the day is this. Up, here's some zombies, and here's that stupid rock throwy zombie. Gonna go. Okay, now we're going to oh, good. We got him before he was able to throw any rocks. Well, shucks, I forgot what I was saying, and you're like, good. Stop and look around a bit. What are some of your favorite games that you like to build in? I love to build in 7 Days to Die. I used to build in Ark Survival all the time, but I mean, you can tell that from looking at my videos that I've had over the last 9 years. But the thing that irks me is that I wasn't good at taking videos. I didn't know anything about, you know, being an influencer or anything. I hosted a server and I played on servers, and Minecraft I love to build, but I would take and do videos of my server's events, and it was a building server. We encouraged people for having building challenges. You'll see one of the videos is a birthday, you know, a cake challenge, make a cake out of blocks in Ark Survival. But I enjoyed having the events, and so I would record them to post up on the website for the members of the server to see. I didn't know that there was anything about, oh, put your stuff on YouTube and have people watch you do stuff. I didn't care. So yeah, I have 9 years worth of videos on here, and I still don't care if nobody watches me or anything. It's just fun to have videos and reminisce and remember the stuff that you did 9 years ago. I can't believe all the builds I've done for 7 Days to Die. I didn't post a single one. I had a really nice build of a pagoda themed house. I like the Asian themed designs, and probably have overdone that in 7 Days to Die. So this time I want to do a modern one. Oh, I tell you, there are some amazing builds in for Ark Survival in the videos. I would post members of my server's builds as well, not mine. So when I say there are some amazing ones, I'm talking about other people. Let's look around. Well, today is 4th of July. The server isn't as busy today, but it'll probably get busier over the weekend. you know, let's look at what I get. 6 points available. I like to go over here and get my lucky looter. Harvesting more crops. Master Chef. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do now that I've paid for the membership and gotten a ton of food. The food business isn't as vital as it was before. So if you don't want to, if you don't like building in 7 Days to Die and you prefer the looting and the killing, yeah, sure, the armor perks and the weapons and ammo perks. I mean, look at this. I got a stack of shotgun shells and this, and then I got these level 6 shotgun and AK-47 as part of my donation perk. You may or may not be one of the people who are like, oh, that's no fun. You know, I don't want to do that. Well, don't do it. You don't have to. But if you're like me and you just want to play the game without all the grinding and without and just be able to build, yeah, you can do that too. And it helps support the server owner too, because he has to pay the bills. Alright, not done yet. I'm over here and this here still has to go and this here still has to go. This is taking endless amount of time just for the patio of the land claim that I want to build on. Anything worth having is worth waiting for, right? For those of you that aren't from the United States, the 4th of July is our Independence Day. And so it's a national holiday. I can't believe it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I guess that's what happens when you sleep until noon. What says, aw shucks. Okay, so looks like this has been going on for 96 minutes and you're like, oh my goodness, is paint drying right in front of my eyes. I'm gonna finish this section and then I'll end this video because you don't need to be here while I wrap up the rest of this. But when I actually start building the base, and I'll show you, I like to do the outside edges with towers and ramps and stuff. So when I get there, we'll start up another stream and I'll share that as well. But be sure to like and subscribe. And let me know if there's, in the comments, let me know if there's anything that you'd like me to show how to do. And tell me what your favorite builds are in 7 Days to Die. Okay. We'll see you next time. Thank you for being a part of my stream. Goodbye.